And we're back, everybody, with another free-to-play video. This time it's a kind of deck tech. I'm still developing this gate deck, I would most accurately describe it. As you can see, we have a lot of gates here, and the thing is I wanted to utilize Guild Summit, which is a actually insanely strong card. The thing is, when you play this out, after you play this out, you draw a card for every gate you play, but also when you play this and let's say the opponent doesn't counter it, you get the option to tap a number of gates and then draw cards for each gate. So it's really strong. That way you can get through some counter. If they counter this, you're not tapped low or anything, so it's a real great benefit to have there, to be able to as an ability tap gates and draw cards. Really nice. We have another card which synergizes with this, and that's Glaive of the Guildpact. Unfortunately, when you're running this many tap lands, the only feasible way I would say to get something to survive early game is to have a shit ton of 1-drops is what I'm trying to say. So we need to stabilize the board with a lot of 1-drops. That's why we have 13 1-drops. Because in most cases what's going to happen is we're going to play a land tapped. So we have 0 mana on the first turn. Next turn we're going to play a land tapped. So we have 1 mana on the second turn. Third turn, the same thing. We're going to play a land tapped. We have 2 mana. So we need to get as most as possible done with that little mana. So we need all the things that can take out, aggression and stuff like that. We can stabilize after a while with a Deafening Clarion. Absolutely. And the lifelink with this also synergizes very well with the large buff from the Glaive of the Guildpact. So we can gain life back by giving ourselves lifelink later on in the game. But we really need to get something down early. I don't even know if we can really afford playing Pilfering, but the thing is, we need creatures in this deck, and that's why we have something as reassembling skeleton, so that we can always have a creature to attack with. So we have all our creatures are basically Pilfering Imp, Burglar Rat, Reassembling Skeleton. The early dudes that we can get down. Which does something, and which doesn't matter. That's the other thing. We are also restricted by because we want to be able to stabilize in some way. We want to run Clarion, and since we run Clarion, we have to expect that all these are going to die. So Burglar Rat doesn't matter. The opponent loses a card when you play this anyway. This we're going to sacrifice. We can sacrifice this before we play the Clarion anyway, so that's fine. And that's pretty much all. And then we can play the Clarion. These cards here are just placeholder cards. Where I want to take this deck, what the direction I want to take this deck is, I want to skip the 4 murders, replace those with 4 Phyrexian scriptures. We can have a look at that real quick. There it is. So what this does is put a counter on a creature, it becomes an artifact, it clears everything that's not an artifact, so it doesn't clear the creature that you put the counter on. And then, what's really important about this is that it exiles all cards from all opponents' graveyards. This is the combo here. So, not only is this a good board clear, so that we have another way of clearing out the board, but also, since this goes off on our turn, what we want to do is this. We want to play Phyrexian Scriptures, and the next turn play... Where is it? This card, Fall of the Throne. So what this does is destroy all lands when we play this. So imagine us, we have 5 mana. We are keeping up one of our swamps. So that we can play that next turn, so that it doesn't come into play tapped. We play out the Phyrexian Scriptures, pass the turn, it clears the board. The opponent doesn't have any creatures. And then on our turn we play Follow the Thran after everything has been cleared out. So now we pass the turn back to our opponent. He doesn't have any lands, we don't have any lands, but when he passes the turn back to us, our scriptures will clear his graveyard, so he won't have any lands, but we will get 2 lands back and 2 lands back. So we will be fine, you know, especially since everything we have here is so low costing that we can afford doing something like that. And also we have Guild Summit, so when all these lands come back they will draw us cards. So that's a pretty nice combo, I think. Pretty fun deck, and it's also very, as I said, this is a free to play account. Just, you know, grab all the guild gates. The colors here don't really match. We're not going to have green in this deck, but unfortunately there's no other guild gate yet which has black in it, so, and I need a lot of black in this deck. So I think this is a pretty cool, pretty inventive deck. It's going to be real nice to see how it works out when we got all the rare cards and, you know, the mythics in here. But we need to wait a little bit. I messed up when I went Underrealm Lich. I thought that was going to be real good with Guild Summit, and it is, but it's not good enough, I think, to keep it in there. Also, after I've crafted this, I drew 2 Underrealm Liches from 2 packs, so yeah, that's not staying in. These are all going to go away at some point. But we'll see how the Gates decks develops. This is just the first episode, and, you know, let's jump into a game and see how it does. So, not going with Auras of Majesty, we're going with Gates. The Gate deck. We're a bit gated in the sense that we don't have access to all the cards yet, but I think it's fun seeing the progress as well. This is an account which I've only played on 3 times maybe, and I've already gotten enough cards to almost, you know, almost create the deck. Like the main combo isn't there because, you know, requires 4 mythics and 4 rares, but the other part is there. Hopefully we won't be up against 2 aggressive opponents, because that will be quite difficult. As you see, comes into play, tap, 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 tap. So got a turn 1 play here and a turn 2 green. Will we go for duress here? Yeah, I think we'll go with duress even against green. Rabbit bite. Yeah, I think rabbit bite is what we want to get rid of. And then the next card. Okay, so if we're going for Deafening Clarion at some point, then this would be pretty nice. Next would be the Guild Gate here, so we can play our Murder. Pretty nice for our Burglar Rat here. Pretty nice playing field for him. See what he gets rid of. We got the Murder for his aggressive mammoth here. I think this is exactly the green starter deck. Don't think he has made any changes. Doesn't look like it. Looks exactly like the green starter deck. So, I mean, since we're not running that much interesting new cards, maybe most of the cards that... Ooh, that is a mistake, sir. Yeah, that's getting murdered. That's getting murdered. Gain is 2 life, but I think we're completely fine with that. Getting a nice 2 for 1 there. Eating in. So now we've stabilized nicely. Dropping down these 2 before he can get up a mammoth would be really nice. Ooh, and a glaive as well. Yeah. Does he have any instants? Okay, so reading the card. That's fine. That's fine, opponent. You can read my cards. It's a really nice card. Do we go for the burglar? No. We go for this and we go for the glaive. It's reading the same card again. That's fine. I think we have a really good position here with some nice flyers in the air. Some nice discard. Really good position. I liking where we're at. Green has real trouble dealing with flyers. I think this has some canopy card which can deal with flyers, but also they probably don't have much which can. Oh, they have 1 or 2 cards which can remove equipment though, artifacts. They have ways to deal with this in their deck, but for the most part, I think this will be difficult for them. Catch up with. We're also lacking in mana. I'm lacking that very much. Ooh, Clarion. Not something we need right now. We're going for the big attacks right here. Does he have the kill? No. Doesn't seem like it. Maybe he has it. Could have it. I'm fine, yeah, if he has it. He's in the think tank. Ah, Plummet. That's a nice card. Beating in here. We'll see if he has another Plummet. I think there's 2 Plummet, and there's 3 Rabid Bites maybe in that deck. 5 power in the air now, so we're going to the beat downtown. So do we want to keep him off 5 mana is the question, or we could go for a Clarion plus Shock if we ever need to clear this board. That's fine. If we see that they get to 5 mana here, it might be worth killing off the elf so that he doesn't get to his mammoth. Otherwise I think we're fine keeping the board as is. Okay, he's attacking. The centaur. We might want to clear up the board next turn, so let's see. I'll take out. So we're back. Let's see. Let's bolt the elf here. See what it does. Might have an instant here. Thinking. Yep, he's saving that elf. It's important for him to get to the mammoth, I think. He won't get to it next turn though, so I think we're fine going for an attack here. And turn. Can block here, take his mammoth, clear the board and play a burglar rat. Seems like a fine sequence of plays. Or maybe we don't even need to. He's almost dead on board. So if he doesn't deal with the imp, we can do this. Need to take the damage here. So either clear up the board now and get rid of his mammoth. That seems like the safer play. Then we just have a burglar. No, no, I like attacking in here. We might be... No, we should be fine. If he deals with the imp, he doesn't have mana for the mammoth, and then we can just clear the board, so we should be fine. Yep, that's first win. And we're back. And we've got another deck, Walk the Plank. Let's see here. I don't think there's anything in Walk the Plank that we really want. Blue or black spells though. That's really nice. We can maybe complete that quest. We're continuing on with the gates deck. Didn't even draw any gates. Oh, gates. We drew the gates, but we didn't draw the draw card mechanic, and still we managed to pull ahead with a win there. Pretty nice, I think. Christ versus Ardash. Ardash the Ardashian? Maybe? Maybe. Okay, so here we're a bit screwed on lands. No black source. I think makes this a mulligan. Okay. This is a shitty hand as well, but I think we'll have to keep. We will have to keep. At least we got the black lands, but none of... okay, we don't want that land, no. This might be very difficult. We're hoping for a deafening clarion play here, so I guess we go with the Celestia Guildgate. Okay, still no red mana. This is a problem with the, gates deck. Before we get all the, we don't have access to all the gates yet, so it's a bit difficult to... Oh, that's lucky for us. Now we can cast our spells. That will be needed to win a game, I think. Will he play a spell though? Okay, so that's getting bolted. Yeah. I will select a creature. Does he have a pump? Does he have a pump spell? What could he have? Skullduggery? Is that in that deck, maybe? Nope. Nope. Maybe I should be putting down more guild gates since we have... What does he play here? That we can deal with. Question is, do we kill it now? Yeah, we got to. We're fine doing this. This is where all the rare cards have gone in this deck, if you wonder. It's still made on a free-to-play account, but playing 5 colors on free-to-play is difficult, should we say. See what they do about the imp here. If it gets killed or if it gets a card out of their hand. We're looking for some way to beat our opponent down, either drawing one of our big drops or maybe getting a equipment down would be real nice. Okay, that's a good way to deal with it. Only 1 mana. See if a creature comes down as well. No, it doesn't. Maybe it's as flooded as we are. We're really... Let's see, how many lands? Yeah. Shit ton of lands, I calculated. It's the actual amount. This is the black-white starter deck, by the way. Yeah. We need to kill that, unfortunately. So we're going to do boom and drop another imp. Because if we don't kill that, he's going to pump it, and he's going to get a 4/4 angel, so we can't have that. A bit flooded here, but our opponents seem to have drawn a lot. Plenty of lands as well, so maybe it's the flood versus flood here. I wonder what he has, though. Depending on what I draw, I might consider sacking the imp here to get rid of his... Okay. Guess that's not an option. Divest. Does he have another creature in hand? Unlikely. Probably. Yeah, it's a seal away. Seal away works except with tapped creature. Okay. We can just pass here. That's another good draw for our opponent. Another Clarion could clear things up. Okay, a Guildgate, that doesn't do anything for us. So we, whoops, pass turn, that's what I'm trying to do. Can pass this turn as well. Yeah, we're drawing a lot of lands. That will happen sometimes. We don't have many good ways to draw cards except for our gate. Our gate drawer enchantment. Okay, so we have a murder here. Yeah, that will buy us another turn or so. I'm thinking we kill this so that it doesn't go rampant. With this we can at least maybe survive another turn and maybe get a clear enough to stabilize things. If we kill one of the pride mates, if one gets bigger than 4, then well, we only have murderers to kill them. We're taking 5. And do we have the clear here, or do we have the I have to scoop? Okay. So maybe we can survive on 1. If we're lucky here, we can survive on 1 HP. We'll draw 5 cards, so quite likely we'll draw into something at least, but we need to survive the next turn. Sketchy. Our opponent thinking. He doesn't have anything to interact with this, so... And we're just hoping that we'll survive 1 more turn. We need a board clear here. Pretty much. Could maybe jump also. Shipping the turn. We can already see the insane power of Guild Summit. Although we drew it very, very late. Would have needed it much earlier. Yeah, we're just taking the damage here. We're tapped out. Oh, and he got the pump. GG. We lost. Not much we could do there. But at least we got a pack from this. And that pack is getting opened. Let's see what we get. This could be interesting. Nothing of value, I think, for now. Going into another game then. Sarkami is the opponent. And we're starting off with a gate here, that's really nice. And comes into play untapped land. Okay, so this is pretty decent. This is definitely a keep for this deck. Starting off with an untapped land is... oh, okay. Wow. So... guess the matchmaking is putting us on something. Okay. We really need to kill off that pelt collector before he gets huge. So we're bolting that. Putting out a gate next turn, most likely. It's good to get it out early to draw those cards from all the gates we're probably going to draw. Well, that's fine. Drop a gate down. Don't know why Arena makes you do this when you don't have any more lands than 3, but yep, checking out our mana here. And number on top creatures, yeah. Is this a knight deck? He chooses elf. Okay, it's an elf deck. Cool. So we're gonna draw a card here. And I feel pretty fine starting to discard his hand here. We can jump with this, we can jump with this, and then we can murder whatever's left. So that we don't take too much damage. Okay. Enters the battlefield. Look at the top 4 cards. You may reveal a creature or enchantment. Okay. A Lawn or Elf is not going to do too much here. I don't think. We really want to draw into that nice board clear. Clear up this board state would be really good here. Drawing a Clarion. Okay. That just happened. Okay. So now we're in a world of pain, I guess. Need to get rid of the Lev Dev here so that he doesn't pump the team. What more? And yeah, hoping for a board clear here, I think is the way to do this. We're not blocking, we can put another burglar rat down here. And maybe jump block. Unfortunate that he ran main deck Sprouting Renewal. It's not too often that you see that. Okay. Now we might need to actually jump block here instead. Yeah, if we could draw this our board clear here, we probably win. If not, we are in a bit of trouble here. So I think we're getting rid of this. That's a nice card. Probably should have kept the murder if I knew he was playing something like that. And yeah. Can I even... I can get this down. Yeah, I can block this. So there's a small chance that we're killing off that Steel Leaf champion with our Pilfering Imp. Okay. Taking 3 here. Going down low. Low, low, low. Okay. Need to equip. this. We're surviving by the skin of our teeth here. Let's see. Let's see how long we can keep this charade up. We destroy target. What? Who runs this? Who runs this? Oh. Who runs Reclamation Sage? Sprouting renewal. Yeah, I guess he's only good against our deck. What? Okay, so yeah, this is a concede. Very weird deck we got matched against. Reclamation Sage. Oh, that's a good one. And we're back, and we're continuing our adventures through the trenches, but we moved up quickly with this deck. We get matched really quickly against really good opponents. Really good. Non-starter deck opponents. Faster than I expected. It usually takes some time before that happens. But I guess we're at that level now. Christ versus Razzle. Razzle McDazzle. Okay. This hand leaves a bit to be desired, but if we can get to the Clarion, we can probably, and we're up against a creature deck, we can probably get something done here. See, this might be a control. No, it's not a control deck. It is definitely not a control deck. Are we up against a mono blue, like a real top tier deck already? That's quite impressive. I should have gone for the Boros Guildgate there. I am a bit interested in looking at that hand though. No, okay, okay. It's Merfolks. I'm fine with Merfolks. This is the only thing you can play, so I guess that has to go. Doesn't draw a green source, that is. Yeah, I'm fine taking 2 here. And we've got the Clarion when we get to that. We're not in a hurry yet, though. Okay, now we might be in a hurry. Yep. Taking 3 damage, that is fine as well. And here we might fake that we have a trick of some sort. He didn't fall for it, unfortunately. Nope. Oh, he fell for it. Yep. Good. Just as planned. He's putting down his divination, and we're putting down our guild summit. Okay, so we are going to get... It's going to get steamy in here really soon. Probably need to murder that Mistbinder, would be my guess. Do we prevent 4 damage? No, we can do that later. Don't need to. And also we have the resembling skeleton here. I think we need to take this out before we take too much damage. Then the skeleton can come down. And then we can draw another card here. We're seeing the power of the Guild Summit coming into play. You drew another one. How awfully lucky. Probably keeping the imp then back on blocking duty. So don't want to tap all our black mana. We don't have much of a choice here, I think. We'll need to tap like this. And then draw 3 cards. And there's another Clarion, nice. Drop another Guildgate, draw another 2 cards. Okay, now we're don't want to deck ourselves. Can safely block with the imp now. Okay, another one. Taking 3 damage here, but I think we're completely fine with this Clarion. So. Boom, boom, boom. Another Guildgate. Some more cards. Probably building up to a March of the Multitudes here. Do we play another? How many cards? 36. We might even deck ourselves here. We have to be a bit careful. But I think putting down 1 more can work for us. We don't need to... we don't need to tap anything for this one, because I think we have enough cards, but decline, we don't need to tap anything. We have cards for days now. Yep. So now we're going for a March play. By the end of the turn, we can play this. We have so many cards. I guess we can shock this as well. Need to. Yeah, we're going for the March play next turn, so attacking in with this. Let's see if we can put 4 tokens into play. That's fine. Probably enough. Could wait for more, but I think, yeah, he scoops. He knows what's up. So, pretty nice win there. Moving up, moving on. Let's see if we can get some mythics in here, so we can build start building our scriptures and into our Thrawn to complete the deck. Will take some time, but I think we're maybe 2 weeks or so we can get there. This is a fine hand, I would say. Do we even start off with the divest? Yeah, I think we do. If we can stop an elf, for instance, from... Okay, river sneak, river sneak. Yeah, about those sneaks. I think this might be most problematic to us though, because this has 4 toughness. Everything else we can just clear out. And we need to get to that clearing mana, also to our guild summit mana. If we can get the summit down and start our madness, we're probably in good shape. Got 2 murder as well to prolong the game to that stage, maybe. Fortunately for us, our opponent had a bit of a slow start with coming to play tap lands as well. Gives us a decent chance. Blue. So we have 3 draws. 1 here, 1 next turn from this, and 1 from our normal draw to draw us into a clear here. We really need a board clear. That's the thing that can get us back into this game. And all these are Phyrexian scriptures. This this game is looking easy peasy. Yeah, can't block that. I don't know why he didn't attack with this. What was he afraid of? We'll draw a card here. Do we wait for the last one? Do we take a bit of damage and clear everything? Nah, we got 2 murders. We're fine. We're fine. Don't need to take any damage here. Can just finish this up. I'll probably take the damage here, thinking I have some trick up my sleeve. Nope. He's calling the bluff. And a bluffer I am. Clearing out the board here. Pretty nice to see another guild gate in our hand for another draw next turn. Draw another card. Yes, please. And we might consider killing that. I don't think that he has... What is this? Zorn Guardian? Has he downgraded his starter deck? Is that even possible? We'll kill off that. I don't think he runs too many big threats in that deck. Okay, Burglar, but let's start off with Guild Summit. Okay, another murder. Another discard. Yeah, Zorn Guardian. I don't know what. Okay. That's not the best play, opponents. That's not the best play at all. Because I'm drawing more cards now. Okay. Guess he either didn't think that through, or he's just willfully throwing this away. 2 blocks. Can we... What? Oops, I accidentally clicked a little bit ahead here. We're killing that off. Yep, there's no blocks here. It's a bit of a mistake. I wanted to be nice to my opponent and skip forward, but we're looking for something that can kill him now. And I guess we can attack with our rat. Pass the turn. A Kumena that will also get murdered. We don't need to block that. Can kill off the Kumena. Play another land. And another murder. Yeah, we shall be murdering. Oh, that's a nice draw. We're going to use some of our mana here. And draws draws a new hand. Okay, okay, okay. Don't need those last lands here. No attacks. We can pretty much skip these. Yeah. We can clear up the board next turn and prepare for our inevitable victory. Resistance is futile. Taking 2 damage, also completely fine. Boom, boom, boom. So, 29 cards. Yeah, I think we're fine. We need to get to some creatures or something to kill him off. Yeah. Yeah, this feels good. That ain't gonna lie. 25. We need to be a bit careful because it's very easy to mill yourself. Okay, now we got... Okay, so reassembling, you can go. So can divest. So can... Okay, murder is pretty nice. Divest can go. We have a lot of guild gates here. So now we can just play out our Glaives of the Guildpact and our skeletons. And this one as well, why not? And ship the turn. Now we should have enough power. I don't know how many gates we have out, but I'm guessing it's a lot. So let's put this on the imp. Okay. This is a quite a fat imp we got here. A 19-1 imp. That's it's a big imp. 1 turn kill imp. Wasn't expecting that. And some packs. And we're back. Time to open that pack and maybe buy another one. Let's see what we get here. We're gonna get to that mythic, so we're gonna get our Phyrexian scriptures. Demanding Dragon. Common wildcard. Pretty nice. Whoops. Let's go to packs. Get another Ravnica pack and get our sweet, sweet mythic. Ooh! Double mythic. That is amazing. Quite frankly. That's really, really good. So let's go to Phyrex. Why aren't we seeing anything? Not collected. Phyrexian scriptures, yes please. Another scriptures, yes please. And I think we are safe to take out 2 murders then. Now we have 2 scriptures. It's not going to be that amazing until we have the clear, clear all lands rare as well. But we're building up to it, so that's pretty nice. Let's go into another game. And we're back. Okay, so it seems like we had a little bit of server problems there. We got disconnected from a game midway through. And when we got back, he had already passed 2 turns and beaten us down to 6 life. Not what you want to have happen. Bit unfortunate, but that's fine. We're just moving on to the next game. sometimes you get server problems. Okay, we have a Clarion and a Rat here, so we're keeping. A bit heavy on the land side, but if we... Ooh, that's a bad sign. I probably don't need to tell you that this deck has a horrible matchup versus red decks. Unless we can get up an... Ooh, is this a controlly red deck? I wonder if we were getting so good... The matchmaking is valuing Deafening Clarion so much that we're getting matched against really top tier decks after very few... I haven't played this deck much, and still we're getting like matched against people with, you know, all rares. Oh, what is this? Jaya Ballard. Interesting. Another Lantern. We're a bit of a slow deck, so... What is this? Okay, so I guess we bolt that. Put up a Guildgate and go for the beatdowns. That's a weird combination of cards. Lantern. Is this a control deck? Is this an aggro deck? What is this? What am I even playing against? I don't even know, to be honest. Okay. The response to attack by treasure mapping trigger. Okay, that's completely fine. Yeah, we got removal for days as well with this draw here. Let's see what our opponent plays here. If he plays more of this kind of cards, these kinds of cards, then we're pretty happy. Okay. Is he going to sacrifice Lantern? Planes? Everything he has is valuable. Planes? No, okay, he doesn't sacrifice anything. He wants to get to the emblem, I guess. So I guess we just go for the beats here and play our Lich. Yeah, that's completely fine. To flip the map. I love that he does this in response to combat all the time. Oh, maybe he's holding up something. Maybe he has some instant that is maybe considering playing or something. I don't know. Yep. Put down the Lich. And the Guildgate. And ship the turn. I don't know what kind of removal he runs, but against a lot of removal we should be fine with a Lich. What does he play here? My guess is that he sacrifices a treasure and draws a card. That's my guess. Maybe he sacrifices a treasure and a plains and draws a card. Oh, now we're getting spicy. Wow, okay. It's a Kamal Druidic Vow deck. That's interesting. Never seen that before. That's really cool. Cool that he got it off as well. Let's see what he finds here. 9 mana. Wow. Okay. Arvad the Curse. Cursed Aurelia. Interesting. Really interesting set of cards from my opponent here. Okay. Express that touch lifelink. Yeah. So, out of these 3 cards, I guess the imp. So here our scriptures seem pretty nice. It's at 7. You can't kill this that I know of. We will take some damage, but we'll survive. Put this on our lich. Hexproof flying. Yep. If you can't deal with this, then we win. We don't win, but we're in a good position. If you can deal with that, though, then we're in a quite a bad position, I would say. We could double Deafening Clarion, except that this has 7 toughness. Ah, okay. Oh, but if we clear Arvad, this goes away. So I think we're fine either way. See what it does here, though. Okay. This buffs something. Yep. So want some more lifelink. We're taking 9. So that's a lot. Great analysis there. Yeah, I know. Blocking with the rat. And let's see. My turn. Another pilfering would be nice. And here we clear out the creatures and go for the kill on the Raska. Can't kill it, but we can damage it a lot. And then we're fine to end the turn. Maybe put down an imp so we can clear out a card next turn. Don't want to put down 2 imps in case it does the same thing and I need to double Clarion next turn. What a deck! We got a spicy deck here going on. There's some real spice in this deck. Fortunately we got this another clear. Funny how if this would have ticked to exile all opponents' graveyards. Ooh. Wow. Spicy. Still got... Oh, okay, we still got a Lich to deal with and we still got a Ballard to deal with. Yeah, this will be difficult. On Sarah's wings. Okay. Yeah, we got some things to deal with here. If we want to. What does this even do? You get an emblem here. Okay, at 8. Discard up to 3 cards and draw the 3 cards. Okay. So we can clear out everything except for the Lich here. It's a Lich standoff, I guess. It's a fun deck we're up against. It's funny that we get matched against such a mythic and rare heavy deck. Like this must have cost like a million million things to... Okay, Nicol Bolas would be really nice to get here. Exile. Getting that exile over earlier though would have been insanely good. Okay, so we're first going to pay for life, make this invulnerable. Then we're going to do this. going to pay life, I reckon, with his Underrealm. Yep. So we're gonna go down very low here. But this is what we have to do. Okay. So unfortunately we won't be able to save our Lich again, I don't think. We simply have too little life to be able to save him again. And we're up against 2 Planeswalkers, which are soon about to ultimate. To go ultimate. Wow. Yeah. This deck, spicier than I thought. Wow. Yeah, that's getting murdered. Can play something now. What's he getting though? Aurelia? Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're done here. But wow, what a spicy deck. This is the first. Never seen such a spicy deck before. He runs all the... I guess we will have a much better matchup against this when we can clear all the lands, of course. We'll get to that. And we didn't draw any of our cards that make this deck special. We didn't draw any Guildgate stuff, so... I think there's nothing. If we draw another murder, maybe could have a chance, potentially. But I doubt it. He simply got a Guild Summit. Yeah, we need that Guild Summit for sure. We need to murder Shalai. I think there's any way we are getting out of this. Nope. I think we can just concede here. So that was quite an interesting deck we were up against. Let's see what we're up against next. Never seen a Kamal deck. That magnitude. And even though we had a pretty good counter, I think, against him with the Phyrexian Scriptures, he managed to get off his return everything from the graveyard card, which I've never seen anyone play before. That must have been a once-in-a-lifetime match for him, I think. So we're happy to grant him that. Play a spicy deck like that, you want to sometime get your combo off, and sometime you're bound to do it. It was against a very slow deck and a very slow hand, so... Okay, so I think he has another creature in there. And indeed he does. A Legion Warboss. Yeah, we need to stop these bosses, I think, from coming in. He didn't have any non-land though, so duress won't do much. Can put down a skeleton to maybe stop some of the bleeding here. Hazda. We need a board clear, needless to say. We always need the board clear. Every game. We're always looking for the same card. Always definitely clearing. Just as good as everything. Okay. Guess his Hazda is not throwing away his life here. Do a block here. No, we're fine. Taking 3. Can block next turn. It's better to keep his Hazda on. I think we're doing this here. Instead, we need to draw into the board clear. That's our only way of staying in this game. So that's a shock. That's decent, but it's not what we need. We need one of our 6 board clears in the deck. Checking out the Guild Summit, I presume. Probably haven't seen it before. It's not often that you see a Guild Summit. Place can't cast creature when creature dies, you gain life. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, now they're all coming in. Yep. Yeah, we need to draw into a board clear or die here, so that's not a board clear. That's not a board clear. I guess Nicol Bolas gets 1 card out of their hand and also can block 1 dude, so good a card as any. We really need that board clear. Can we get it though? We don't know. If he has any pump spell or anything, we are doomed. Of course. Goes without saying. Yep. Guess everything turns sideways, doesn't it? Does he hesitate in this situation? If I was him, I would just throw everything away here. Going for the lethals. Nope. He's more conservative. That's fine. We'll block a bit here. Take 4. What's he have? Can we get there? Can we get the board clear? That's the question. Nope. Is there any way we survive? Can bolt the war boss. We can reassembling skeleton. We can another pilfering imp. Okay, so there are 3 blockers here. 1, 2, 3 if we block all the highest. Okay, so survive with 1 HP maybe. Okay. Yep. 1 HP. These 4 are not getting blocked. Oh yeah, okay. It's not attacking. That's very fortunate for us. Unfortunately, we have to block like this. Yep, we have to draw into a board clear or lose. That's the 2 alternatives we got here. Players can't cast spells from access spells. Oh. Or from graveyards or activate abilities of cards in graveyards. So I guess we can't resemble. Yeah, and that's where we lose. 1 off going ultimate, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Yeah, let's concede. Yeah, with this deck, most of the time you'll be on the back foot since you have so many tapped lands and you're such a slow deck. So you really need to get your sweepers. We have 6 of them now. When we have 8 of them, we'll be in a better spot, I think, to deal with that. A bit unfortunate to not draw any of our 6 sweepers in that game. Yeah, this is a fine hand. Now we got the Clarion. Hopefully we're against some creatures so that we get to use that. We do not have enough mana though. Not the correct colors of mana. We need to get the mana for us in some way. But when we do, is this a red deck? Hope not. Okay, now we got the mana. Would be nice to resolve this as well. If this is a very controlly deck, we might be in trouble with this hand. We'll have the Thrawn to deal with control decks in the future, but for now, yeah, this is a control deck. This might spell trouble for us. We'll see. Oh, we'll run this right into a counter if he happens to have it. What say you, opponent? Want to get this down as early as possible. That's our only way, I think, against a controlly type deck. This is a card we could actually run in this deck, I think. It's a 1 of maybe. It's an alternate win con. Okay, so some scriptures. Dropping down Lich next turn. Fine, just drawing a card here and dropping down a Imp. See if that's getting countered. Nope. Maybe it doesn't run counters. We'll have a look. Maybe next turn or... No, that's getting smashed. Smash smooshed. Skabooshed. Doesn't seem to be running any white so far, so I don't think he has Clarions in his deck. And we drew all the Clarions this time. Okay, and a murder. Doesn't seem to be running counter, so I think we're fine just putting this out there. Yep. See if he'll bombard this with removal spells. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Soon to get his 5 damage from this. Okay. Yeah, that is this instant or sorcerer spell draw card. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We'll go with the murder here then, as I thought we might have time to drop down this as well. Another guild summit. We're already up against, like, this is a resembles, at least in parts, some of the top tier decks right now. Facing up against Niv Mizzet this early. That's impressive, I think. Looking for his next Niv Mizzet, maybe? Yep, he's drawn all the cards. I think we're fine putting down the Lich now. Hasn't played any counters yet. We've seen one bolt from him. Haven't seen much really, except for the Niv Mizzet. An Electromancer, that's fine. Duress would be really nice to check out that hand. Let's go for a Duress. Okay, paying those 4 life, making it indestructible. 2 damage to face, okay. Sold the Firemind. 2 damage to face, that's fine. More is playing. 2 damage to face. Okay. And now we get the duress off. Okay. Disdainful Crackling Enigma. Question is here. Yeah, probably want him to play out these. Could go for just a clear here. We're already in. Yeah, let's do that. We got the double clear next turn. Could get burned out here, but we have a March of the Multitudes, so could also regain a lot of life, I think. I guess the Drakes are coming down next turn. We're clearing up the Drakes. Maybe even sacrificing our Lich here. I don't think he would be too useful. When we got double, I think our double clearance will be much more useful. And we can't have this survive forever against a burn type deck. What is he pondering? Return to hand, I'm fine with that. So let's see, we need to double Clarion this or risk dying, so yep, yeah, that's what we're going for. Unfortunately he has another Drake, but I think we have to do this. If we would have had one more mana, probably should have gone for the land there, here. We should have gone for the Golgari and drawn 2 cards of it. For the Underrealm Lich, I think. Bit of a mistake from our side. Ooh, okay. Yeah, yeah, this is a scoop. So, interesting previous game there. I think we got outplayed by a really a more skilled opponent, I would say. I could definitely have played that better than I did. Should probably... yeah, I should probably play the Golgari Guildgate there. If I had... 3 of our 6 swamps in the opening hand. This is dangerous, but I'll keep it. He's also mulliganing. Let's see what he has in his hand. So that Ayani is going away. Did he have land? He has one more creature, so we're going to divest that creature. And then play out our imp. So now he's stuck on lands. We don't have much either, so... looks like we're mono black with this weird draw. Wonder what his third card is here. It's either a land. Are we fine waiting one more turn to find out though? We don't have much against anything. Okay. Pick off that murder. See what we draw into here. A Guildgate, that's fine. Now we at least got the scriptures available to us. Yeah, this mana base is not the not the hottest. See, one might well have understood. Okay, so now we're getting our Guildgate. So now I'm fine with putting this down. Clearing off the board. Playing our Guildgate here, blue, tapping a gate. Does he... I can't see him having... It's either a creature or a land in his hand. Yep, we're fine with this. We're going to get his last card, it's probably a land. We're going to get it with the Burglarat. Okay. Playing out the reassembling and the Glaive here. Got a pretty nice setup. Let's see. Ooh. Draw X cards. X is the number of vampires. Okay. So we are under a bit of pressure here. We can't go for the attacks really. We need to keep this back home, I think. Blocking duty. I think he will attack into this. So, yeah. Hopefully draw into another gate here would be nice. Get some red land and get some... Okay, he's going for the beatdowns. I think we're fine blocking here. Let's have some sort of trick. He had. Okay. My turn. Don't have any white. So we're playing out this. We're taking loads of damage next turn. how it has to be. We might be dead. Okay, we're close to dead, but we're not really dead yet. We've got some tricks still, keeping us alive. Ooh. We are so close to dead here. Can we? Ooh. You're a vampire. You control attacks each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 1 life. So I'll go down to 1 if he attacks here. Can't clear out the board, unfortunately. Oh, I can't even play the clearance, so never mind. Go down to... No, I can't even block. I'm Le Scrooge. At least got some coins there. That was the blue-white starter deck. So I think since we lost 3 games against... oh, 3 games? We lost 2 games against good decks. So guess that's why we're back. Back at ground level, where we belong. At some point I'll want to get some shock lands into this as well. But one thing at a time. Okay. What will he be throwing away then? This is not the white starter deck because Sunhome Stalwart is not in it. This is something else. My guess would be every white card that he had available. I think you get these from the red, white, no. There's some way you get these, I don't remember how. Maybe white, black, no. No, I have a couple of these, so I got them from somewhere. I just don't remember where I got them from. Got a nice double block here if he's willing to offer up the trade. He's not. No, no blocks. Ooh, that Clarion though. If we could just get the mana to play it. This will be so much easier with the gates from Ravnica Legions. When we can get the black-white gate. I don't have to rely on this madness right here. No attacks. We're holding on barely. But surely these mentors aren't doing much when everything's a 2-2 in this deck. Luckily for us. Ooh, here's a way to pump, I guess. No blocks still. We need to draw that. Unfortunate, okay. We'll keep digging for the removal. We have the removal, but we need the lands. Okay. Submit. Okay, now we got another out, I guess. A bit late for that though. Okay, so now we got 2 board clears, but we don't have the... we unfortunately don't have any way to... Oh, this will be ugly. We'll take so much damage. Will we even survive? That's the question. We need to start blocking here. He's mentoring. What is he mentoring? So I guess we're blocking these two. Okay, can we even survive? We're facing off 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No. No, I think we drew this too late. Or are we mounting a defense here? Maybe. Maybe that's what we're doing. If we can just survive this turn by magic of some sorts, then we can clear this up real nicely. We'll go down to very low health figures. Very low. A bugler. That's okay. Okay, let's see how the mentoring happens here. No. What? Well, I'm fine. I'm fine. Ooh, what? What? He's chickening out with his attacks here. No, he's not a chicken. Okay. Where does he put his counters? Putting it on the bugler will be a bit difficult for us to handle. He did not, luckily for us. We're blocking 3, and we're blocking 3 here, so we're taking 6 damage. Still a lot. So now we finally got the Clarion. And let's have a look at that hand, shall we? That cage, yes. We have the murder to deal with his thing. And I divest as well. Thank you. And that's a win. Held out long. That's a sweet win. Some more coins in the bank. We're winning even though we don't have the combo yet. That's good. The gate card is really strong if you get it off. Really, really strong. We're keeping this hand. Got some imps here. We got a rat. We got a murder. We're up against a cancer rat. I don't know if it's a sad story doing there, or if he's just trying to be funny. Blue. Another control deck. How lovely. Okay, let's see what you're cooking in there. Counter target creature spell. Draw 3 cards. I wonder what's most dangerous for us. Counter a creature spell. I don't see that being too dangerous for us. Sift seems worse. If he wants to counter my burglar rat, that's fine. We're dropping down the gate here. He seems to be out of counters for us. This is as good a time as any. Unless he magically drew one, that would be very lucky for him. To draw into a counter spell here. He's probably just reading the card, I think. Or did he buy some miracle? Yeah. Does he run spell pierce? Nope. Then we're fine. Sift. Let's see. I would like to have this imp down to see what he drew. I don't know really what I'm up against. Well, the land could really fix this hand. Does he remove the imp? Or does he not? If we just draw into a land, we can probably draw into a series of lands. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Let's draw another card. Good, 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 good. Let's go into attackers, see if he... Oh, no attacks. And then discard. Maybe we can get some planeswalker or something out his hand. He's got cooking there, okay. Cleansing Nova though. Destroy enchantments. That seems very dangerous. I'm happy he didn't play that last turn. Yep, we're skipping. I'm fine with him bouncing it. Okay, so it's a Mulligan. We are in the danger sometimes of milling ourselves, so we have to be careful against this opponent not to draw too many cards. Actually might be lethal for us here to draw too many cards. We're gonna go with a burglar rat. And then another burglar rat. And then we're shipping the turn over to our opponent. Yeah, I was guessing he would have something like that if he's running a mill deck. Okay. So let's draw some cards. Don't think we need to clear out his graveyard. Got March for 2. That's not too impressive yet. Probably need to wait a bit with that. Also got a shock, so we can deal some amount of damage, but it's not too much. But I think we're... I could have a planeswalker, so maybe we're not safe going face with shock yet. Memorial to Genius, drawing him some cards. It's really lacking his answers here, I think. Next turn I think we might have to go for a march here. Since we... If we had an equipment here, that would be really, really nice, but we don't, so... Let's see, draw here, divest. Could be worth... No, we need to get a march off. Like to see his hand, but I think would even more like to get some tokens in to deal some damage here, because we're on a slow grindy death here. Teferi, huh? Okay. That's fine. Guess he tucks away our guild summit. Be my guess. I think here, stopping before end step. Should have probably kept our burglar rat up to convoke here. Yep. We are slowly dying here. So we got 3, that's not too much, but it's something. Okay, so we can kill off Teferi at least with this. That's something. We are still dying on board, so we're still in a lot of trouble. At least we got him out of the way. Okay. Counting the damage here. Saving his Teferi from his demise, I guess. We'll have to go and shock Teferi and then play out our skeletons. We are probably dead here. I don't think we can deal enough damage before our timer runs out here. Our discard timer, we're very close to dead. And there's the card we needed. Discarded. Yep. 16. We are very close to dying here. If he hits a land pocket, we could win. Probably won't, but he could. Or if he hits a lot of white cards. Yeah. If these divests would have been duresses, that would have probably changed things. But unfortunately, they're not. 10 cards, yeah. I don't think there's any way we can win this. Unless his cards are all lands. Another deafening clair. Not exactly what we want here. I don't think there's much we can do here except watch ourselves die. Let's see, he's down to 10. Yeah, there's no way we're getting 2 more turns. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. But at least we got some more coins. And coins turns into packs. And packs turns into trouble for the enemy, hopefully. Okay, 1000-Year Storm. That's a fun card. Not a card we're planning on running right now. We do have a real trouble in not being able to deal with enchantments in any good way. Ixalan's Binding could be a way. Let's see, we're up against Kellor. Kellorg's Frosties. No, not even close. We have a hand which leaves a bit to be desired here, but if we can just assemble the manas, can maybe get this rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Mono red. Are we against a mono red thinker? Is that what this is? That. Okay. Another divest, that's good at least. What is this? Is this sorcery? Okay, so he's probably just taken the two starter decks and mashed and smooshed them together into something very incoherent, and then he said, this is a deck. I've done that many times for many a quest. So I'm guessing this is a questing deck. Unless he really loves his Aven Wind Mages. Another black source, that's really nice. Able to play our murderers. Kellor, please. Please, Kellor, don't be so slow, please. Yeah, he is considering every move from the other side. This Gito Lava Runner deck really has some mind-boggling tricks in it. Could maybe disperse his Lava Runner or something. Is that what he's pondering? So okay, I bounce my Lava Runner, then I play it again with haste. I think that's what he's thinking. Well, it's a slow grind death if he's going to kill us with this. I can tell you that much. This might get the dispersed treatment here from our opponent. Who knows? I mean, if I was questing with a deck, I would just throw this at anything and then just concede. But that's just me. I would have even bounced my, my own Lava Runner just to get those coins. I don't care. I have no shame when I'm questing. Okay. Got rid of some lands there. I think we can just go for the regular murder next turn. Don't think we need to get all fancy about this. Ooh. Yeah, we can attack here. Okay. This indeed looks like all the cheap red and blue cards in one deck. Maybe we can Phyrexian Scriptures over this, so we don't need to be that. And getting out a card from his hand would be nice as well. Putting down this. See if he has the lightning bolt maybe, or the shock. Oh, the disperse, I forgot about that. It's presenting some real real plays here. Next level plays. What am I doing? No. That's not it. That's simply not it. Okay. Or wait. Why not just do this? Simple. Do we care about 4 damage? Oh wait, maybe we do. This guy might be running burn actually. So it might be a good idea. Keep back for a turn. He's killing that even though he knows I have nickel bolas in hand. Would have been a great way to kill my bolas otherwise. Yeah, I think I'm pretty close to flipping this, right? So I can play this next turn as well. Even got a murder. Murder in hand. 6. We're one of flipping this. One of flipping the bolas. I think that would be quite nice. What would we take from him though? I guess a rowdy crew. Okay, so I'm guessing Mr. Bolas will have some fun here. And you boy, you're getting flipped. Yeah, not taking any chances here. We've got 2 shots in this shotgun, so in this nickel bolas shotgun. Will be interesting to see how different this deck turns out once we have all the cards that we need. Now we're scraping by with very weird card choices in many cases. What does he have? Will he be able to kill the bolas? Maybe. He has 4 burn. I'm interested in looking at that hand. Fight with fire. Okay, so he needs 8. He's at 6. So, okay. Let's draw some cards then. Maybe draw into some life gain. Target creature or planeswalker. No, we gotta duress now. We're fine. We can duress that fight with fire before it does any considerable damage. Okay. Could also go for the ultimate on bolas here. It's another alternate win con. Needs 6 turns though. Yeah, 37 cards left. River Sibir. Take the Firefire or the River's Rebuke. It's at 6. I think we take the fight with the fire. And we're drawing 2 cards. And there we have it. We have the sword. We have the skeleton. We have the burglar rat. Yeah, which one is it? Creature? Yep. We will get all these things back to hand. I wonder what happens when you return. I've never seen this bolas return to hand before. Yeah, resolve. Pass. Oh, okay, it turns into a normal bolas. I had no idea that's what happens. Okay, so how many cards do we want to draw? We don't need too many actually. We need maybe 2, could be fine. And then just go for a resembling, glaive, pilfering, and how much do we need to discard? We can discard this. We have a lot of guild gates now though, so the glaive of the Guildpact should work quite fine with what we're running. Should finish him off in 1 or 2 turns. Got a shock as well, so he's close to dead. Yeah, very close to dead. Play out the Gari. Do we want to check his hand out? Yes, we do. Another fight with fire. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's 1 away. We we need to get rid of that fight with fire immediately. Yeah. And turn. We should probably have life gain with the Clarion. Now that I think about it. It's a good alternate use for that. And some packs.